Would Mina rather have an unlimited supply of ice cream or French fries? Find out right here.
Hello and welcome to the Free to Be Show. Today we are playing Would You Rather.
And what we have done is I have written down a list of 5 different questions.
And she won't let me look at them. If I pretend to look at them, she gets really mad like this.
Because it's against the rules. And I like rules, okay? With rules, you can have lots of fun.
Rules were made to be broken, kids.
Okay, so I thought them up, but I'm going to answer them too because I don't want to be left out of this. I want to take part in this. So I'm going to ask them. You can take a little bit of time to answer, but don't take all day, okay? So the first one is going to be, would you rather?
Oh, that's a good one.
How
original.
Would you rather live outside for a year straight, like you're not allowed to go indoors?
Mm-hmm. Do I have a tent?
Sure, you can have a tent, but not like a big
like
fancy
a really
tent.
pimped out tent.
No, you can't have a big, and you can't, like, it can't be like one of those in the movies where they have, like, the TVs and stuff in the tent, because that's not realistic. You can't have a TV in a tent.
What if it was a battery-operated TV?
Yeah, but you're not going to have, like, cable and stuff out there, okay? It's just going to be you in the tent.
But can I have DVDs?
No. It's just, you're just going to have to find your fun in the great outdoors, okay?
Well, what's the...
And the next one is live inside for a year straight, which means you can't step foot outside. Like
live inside. Is that even a question? Like, come on, man. Inside.
You need to embrace nature.
I know a place where we never get harmed. A magical place with magical charms. Indoors.
Okay.
Indoors.
We get
Indoors.
you're encouraging kids to stay inside.
Stay
basically,
inside.
is what you're doing.
Well, I mean,
And
if you
sit
have
around
the
and play video
option, you
games
should
all
definitely
day.
stay inside and not live outside, because outside you could get eaten by a hungry bear.
No.
And
I didn't say you have to live out in the woods. I just said you have to live outdoors.
So I could just, like, stay in my backyard.
Yeah. But you
With
can't
a
go
pimped out
inside.
tent.
It depends on what your version of pimped out is.
Like a
Like,
tent
it
with
can't
air
be
conditioning.
no, there's not.
And heat.
That's not even a thing.
It is so. You could totally look if I'm in my backyard.
But
I could run an
that's
extension
basically
cord.
that's living.
Plug in.
That's living inside.
That is not. That's living
In a tent is not the same as living.
So you're
outside.
saying I could get like frostbite and die? Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna stay
you're
indoors
in-
then.
We're in Florida.
Okay, so I could get a heat stroke and die. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, we're moving on to the next question because obviously we don't see eye to eye.
Florida,
On
oh,
this.
so you're saying outside?
I
You would
have
not.
a hard
You
time.
are a filthy liar.
I have a hard time picking.
She's just
this,
trying to look like some
but-
outdoorsman or something. No, you totally sit in the house.
Like everyone
all
knows
day
I'm not an
long.
outdoorsman.
Come on.
Okay, here's a hard one. Would you rather only listen to opera music? Like, that's it. Nothing else. Like, everywhere you go, you gotta have earphones in, listening to opera.
Wait, so I'm not allowed to talk to people? Like, all I can do for the rest of
No,
my life
no,
is
like-
listen to opera
no,
music?
like
Because you
if-
said everywhere I
no.
go, I have to have that in my
if you're
ear.
gonna be listening to music, it has to be opera. Like, just opera.
Okay.
Like, so that if you're in a restaurant or something and they're playing music, you can't have that.
Okay, you're making this more complicated. We get it. Just opera. Now
So
moving on.
or would you rather only watch Teletubbies and Barney, nothing else?
Teletubbies and Barney. Who doesn't like to watch Teletubbies and Barney?
Do you know how sick of that you would get?
Again!
You would drive yourself
That's
insane.
what I'd say after each episode of Teletubbies.
You would die without your full house.
No, I could do it. Like, I could watch Barney and Teletubbies. That's better than the opera. What about you? You know you would choose.
Yeah, I'd choose just because I can't go without music, and opera just doesn't cut it for me there. It doesn't do it for me, so. Next, we're going to have, would you rather have an unlimited supply of ice cream, like for the rest of your life, all the ice cream you want, or have an unlimited supply of French fries?
Okay. Choose my death. Do I
Basically.
to die on overdose of
See,
ice cream?
I thought about
or
this.
overdose of
I thought
french
about this
fries?
for a while when I was writing it because I thought, well, I would pick ice cream. Then I thought, but wait, like fries, you can eat anytime. Like you can eat it with every meal. Like fries are good with everything. So that's why it would be hard.
But I
for
think
me.
that I would go with the ice cream because it's just a better choice. Like, I don't sit around being like, oh man, wish I could get some fries right now. Like, sometimes I do, but it's just, it's easier to come by fries. Like, you can just be like, oh, down to McDonald's. But you don't want to get like a McDonald's sundae all the time because those things aren't always that great. Like,
I didn't say McDonald's.
I know, but I'm saying, like, what kind of ice cream am I getting here?
I don't know. It's just ice cream.
You really need to think further into this.
You
like,
just said I was getting too deep with the last one.
But I mean, what kind of ice cream? Like, can I get all the cookie dough and mint chocolate chip and all that crap I want? Or do I have to get vanilla soft serve?
I don't know, okay.
Okay, you really need to step up your details here. Details are everything.
Here's a question that I made tailor-made just for you. Okay?
Taylor made it? Who's Taylor?
Okay, it's, would you rather have garlic breath for a year?
How is this just for
Like-
me?
Like, wait, no, the next one is gonna get you.
I was back for a year. Got it.
That's bad, right?
Sure.
Or would you rather wear the same shirt for a year? Mina has this thing where she will not wear a shirt like over again. Like
I don't wear it.
It totally
like, okay,
weirds
if I
her
wear
out.
it once
Like-
and then I take it off, like no matter what, if I like get up in the morning and I put on a shirt and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a shower 5 minutes later. After I get out of the shower, it has to be a different shirt because I'm not just gonna put that same shirt back on. no
Even if
matter
she's
what.
done nothing, which she never does, she just sits around the house
I'm
doing
not
nothing.
gonna put the same shirt back on, so I'm gonna go with the garlic bread.
That's ridiculous. Like nobody would want to be around you.
Nobody would want to
Like
be around me
at
in that
least
shirt.
no,
either.
at least you could like squirt the shirt with perfume and stuff.
I could squirt my mouth with perfume.
No, you can't.
Wait, so I'm allowed to keep the shirt from smelling, but I'm not allowed to like chew mint gum or something.
No, you're not allowed to wash the shirt. That's
but
the
I'm
only
allowed
thing.
to douse it in perfume.
Yeah,
So I could give it a perfume bath, like just fill up the sink with perfume.
that's
and just
washing. I'm saying you're allowed to put on perfume.
What's the difference then? I could just pour bottles of perfume on it every day.
Mm-mm.
See, the thing is, I'm going with the garlic.
The thing is, that is grody.
So you're going with the shirt.
Yeah, I go with the shirt any day. I
It's
just
it's
would
a
limit
no.
my physical activity, which I
Oh,
already
that's a
do.
new thing.
I already limit that.
You wouldn't be
So-
allowed to work anymore because they'd be like, unless you wanted to wear your ugly work shirt for the rest of your life.
I'd have to like find ways to incorporate it into my
Into your
my
personal
everyday
style.
life. I would make it look fabulous somehow. Like you guys haven't seen my work shirt. It's bad. Like it looks like baby puke mixed with like leaves. That's what it is.
So you'd be like wearing that around town like all the time.
Yeah, it get to be my signature thing. Like
Oh yeah, everyone.
People-
It'd be like in cartoons though, how they always wear the
the
same
cartoon
thing. in
character always
cartoons.
wear the same shirt.
You'd
That's
be
what
like
I thought
Hey
of when I
Arnold or
was writing
something.
this question. Like I was trying to think of a specific character that does it, but pretty much everyone does.
Everyone in the cartoons,
Yeah.
like you'd be like, Hey Arnold walking around with his kilt that's actually like a jacket tied around his waist. Did
Yeah.
you know that? That's so weird. I always thought Hey Arnold was wearing a kilt, but it's just like a jacket
Mm-hmm.
tied around his waist.
Yeah, because he's cool like that.
Mm-hmm. Head of his time.
Okay, so this one I got really creative with.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Hopefully you thought
So-
of details.
I did. Okay, so would you rather marry a handsome prince that turns into a frog every time you kiss him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's like the opposite.
Wow,
See how I did that?
deep.
Or would you rather marry an ugly prince that croaks like a frog whenever he laughs? Like he makes a ribbit sound whenever he laughs. Like that's how he laughs.
Okay, I have several questions
loud,
here.
loud and ribbity.
For one thing, there's two things wrong with the second guy. There's only one thing wrong
Because
with the first
that's
guy.
not as extreme of a thing as turning into a frog.
Okay, but how long does he turn into the frog?
For a couple minutes.
A couple minutes? Like, I could deal with a frog for a couple minutes. Like, I think that that's a really dumb question, actually. Like, come on. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, this guy's not only ugly, but he also croaks.
I put a lot of time, because that would be so vain just to be like, oh, would you rather marry a guy that turns into a frog whenever you kiss him, or marry an ugly guy? That's vain.
No, but you could have said, like...
So you're saying that you would pick the guy that turns into the frog over the ugly guy?
Yeah, because the other guy is ugly and he croaks all the time. Like,
not all the time, just whenever he laughs.
Yeah, like, hopefully he laughs a lot. Hopefully he's not like a jerk that's like, don't laugh. Like,
he probably would be if whenever he laughed he ribbed.
Well, then I don't want that. Forget that. No. So you're saying you would go with the ugly guy that croaks?
Yeah, because that's not as extreme of a thing. Like, we're talking weird stuff when you turn into a frog. And what would you do? And, like, I don't know. It's just weird.
It's weird, all right, but it's also, that's my choice. Like, you're weird. Like, really? You're gonna have the guy that croaks and is ugly? Why not have the guy that's not ugly and just turns into a frog for, like, 5 minutes every once in a while?
Oh, okay. Wait. Let's change this around.
You can't. That's too late. It's too late.
No. Let's change this around a little bit. When he turns into a frog, like, you have to kiss him again for him to turn back, and so you have to kiss the frog for it to turn back into the prince.
I think you would get used to kissing a frog if you had to do it all day.
That's grody. Then you have some problems if you're picking that one.
You have some problems. I'm still going with that one. Like, wow. Are they both nice, though? Because the other guy you said would be mean because
they both have good personalities. They're princes.
How can he have a good personality if he doesn't want to laugh because he croaks?
He doesn't want to because he's afraid of being judged in social situations.
That's not a good personality. That's a little wimpy guy who's like, oh no, I can't laugh, I'll croak. Like,
no, we're never going to see eye to eye on this.
No,
okay?
We're not.
So, make sure you guys let us know which you would rather on any of the questions that you would like to answer. Specifically the last one, because I would really like to know what people think about that.
That I'm right.
No. She's just vain. So, and also make sure to subscribe and like this video and follow us on Twitter at FreeToBeBand and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/FreeToBeBand. Have a great day. We will see you later.
Thanks for watching. Hair. Today we're doing the limbo.
And then you fall over. I made the greatest thing ever.
My next trick will be punching my sister. Let it know where it's friend. I'm your friend. Anytime now.
Today we are playing a game of Would You Rather?
That was really obnoxious. Take two.